For Indigenous people of Western Australia's south coast, Kambarang season or season of birth is upon them. In ancient times, the seasonal signs were used by Indigenous people to know what food to eat, how to keep the land sustainable, also when and how to move around on land and sea. However, in the latest state of the environment reports, signs to the climate change becoming a real threat to this ancestral Indigenous knowledge as well as culture. Rising temperatures, extreme events such as bushfires, unusual rainfall patterns are changing access to plants and animals that are part of cultural significance to the Indigenous communities.
I go looking for certain bush foods sometimes expecting to see lots of them there, and there's none.
Meanwhile, beneath the tranquil waters of Moore Reef of the coast of Eastern Australia, Tarquin Singleton, a member of the Year Ganiji community, also the cultural officer in the reef cooperatives, is working to protect the Great Barrier Reef as it faces unprecedented threats from climate change. Singleton says marine heat waves in 2016 and 2017 were a real wake-up call that inspired many along the 3,000 reefs that make up the 400-mile-long Great Barrier Reef to action.
We're on the Reef Magic pontoon at Moore Reef on Kungurndi Sea Country, and it's good to get them involved. The most important thing is that we got consent to do these works, and even more important, we got traditional owner involvement at all levels of management on this project.
In triangle-shaped floating pans at a coral spawning nursery on Moore Reef, scientists place coral sperm and eggs to allow for fertilization, also to help bring healthy fertilized eggs to reefs damaged by storms and heat waves. The Great Barrier Reef accounts for around 10% of the world's coral reef ecosystems. The network of more than 2,500 reefs covers around 350,000 square kilometers.
So as a ranger, we do heaps of reef restoration work. We do sea management, land management, bird surveys, anything you really just name it, we do a lot.
Alongside hiring Indigenous rangers to patrol the areas, this permission intertwines these communities with the long-term strategies for saving the Great Barrier Reef. Indigenous ancestral cultural values and knowledge can be protected if climate change is tackled and if that the knowledge is shared.